Start your day with morning beat. Brand new day,
no fear,
no delay.
Yesterday don't pass,
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. Mountains high, where dreams they climb, reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine, make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, Manfe, Ekona, sing this song.
Do all awaken, city on fire, unde shine, lifting in my back some crew, band the stand, Gandere dancing across the line, Marua glow with morning grace, creepy beach smile with ocean pace.
Today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, no worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand tall.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. Hey. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day, no delay.
Yesterday
don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. 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 Morning beats.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New focus, new ways, new opportunity.
From mountain to sea, one melody. Cameroon, they waking up money.
Turn it up, feel the heat. Good morning, world.
Morning beats. Oh, yeah. Royal TV.
Good morning and a blessed welcome to you. It's morning, it's very, very fresh. That's the weather here in Boya, southwest region of the country. This is Royal Television and we are bringing to you Morning Beats live on today's episode. Morning Beats comes up to you every Mondays through the week and we end on Fridays 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. and I'm here. I will be your host for today. Honorin Cheng is my name and I want to say a blessed good morning to you. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Nous sommes ici à Boya. Voici Royal Télévision et nous sommes sur Morning Beats. Chaque matin de lundi à vendredi, nous vous présentons Morning Beats. Nous avons des événements, nous avons des choses que nous avons gardées pour vous aujourd'hui. Il y aurait newspaper review par exemple, il y aurait aussi la méditation. Nous allons aussi parler des anniversaires aujourd'hui, l'horoscope, il y aurait beaucoup à voir. Et pourquoi pas le sport et le Pidgin News si le temps s'annonce. Nous allons aussi passer à la revue de presse. Oui, tout ça c'est le package qu'on a gardé pour vous aujourd'hui. On va vous demander de rester scotché sur Morning Beats and the program continues. So usually on Morning Beats, the very first thing we get to do is to say hello to God. We tell God, dear God. And in the process of telling God, dear God, that's prayers. We first of all listen to the word of exhortation. And today, like every other day, I will be taking us to the Bible. And I want to take us to the book of Psalms. What better way to begin your day with the Lord? Yes. This is it. I'm taking you to Psalms 42 verse 1. And it says, as the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, my God. This is David telling God in prayers, in supplication, that just as the deer pants for waters, his soul is searching for the Lord. His soul is yearning for the Lord. His soul wants to be in sync with the Lord. He wants to be with the Lord deep, calling unto deep. How often do we take our time to just hunger for God? Not going to God because you have a particular request that you want Him to answer. Not rushing to God in moments of panic, anxiety, when you're fear-stricken, or when you have a financial need to meet up with. Just going to God because you missed your Father. Just going to God because in His presence there is fullness of joy. Just entering into the courts of heaven or the holies of holies because you want communion with your Father. You just want to be in His presence. You just want to fellowship with Him. You just want koinonia. You just want your love. You miss your first love. You're like, all of these days, 3, 4 days, 1 week, I've been up and down, hustling, bustling. Why not create 4 hours of the day and just immerse myself in the Lord? This is David saying that he is panting for the Lord. His heart, whatever he wishes, is panting for the Lord. I like the other verses that says, deep calls unto deep in the roar of your waterfalls. All your waves breakers have swept me over. There is this song that says that, channels of my spirit, open up. I am with the Father. Open up. No boundaries, no limits. Open up. Let deep call unto deep. Open up. It's sung by Donson Oyekan. He says, let deep call unto deep. That's the way you have to approach the throne room. You have to enter into the presence of God. When you enter, you worship. You worship in such a way that you get lost in the place of worship, and then deep is calling unto Him, and then you are groaning, and then you are crying, and then you are begging, and then you are telling Him you just love Him for everything that He is, and then you forget about the sorrows of the day. They would say, weeping may endure the night. You may have stressed throughout the day, on and on and on and on and on, and then when the night comes, it's a moment of refreshment. It's a moment of rest. Resting in the presence of God. Whichever hour you choose for the day, it depends on your time slots. If you are free in the morning and that's your moment to rest, you rest in the presence of the Lord, in the bosom of the Lord. It's important that we rest all the time. And to conclude, I just want to take us to the book of Psalms 42:11 to say that, why, my soul, are you downcast? Why so disturbed within me? Put your hope in God, for I will yet praise Him, my Savior and my God. So I'm asking you today, why your soul is downcast. That's the point at which David was. And he was asking himself, in spite of everything, why should my soul be downcast? Why should I get at that point? Why so disturbed within me? Today I came to tell you, whatever has been disturbing you should leave you and give way for you to fellowship with the Father. Just come as you are. Just as I am, without one plea. That is what God is asking for you. Just come into His presence just as you are. Are you a thief? Are you wretched? Are you broke? You think that life has nothing to offer to you? Come as you are. The problem is, the Bible says our sins have separated us from the love of God. And you think and you feel that He doesn't love you. I came to remind you that the Lord loves you. Come to Him. David got to that point in life when he was like, okay, why is my soul downcast? Why am I stricken within me? Why so disturbed? But at the end of the day, I like the way it ends. It says, put your hope in God, for I will yet praise Him, my Savior and my Lord. I am telling you today, put your hope in God. Yes. Praise the Lord. In everything, Psalms 100 verse 4, it says, give thanks, for it is the will of God. Psalms 100 verse 4 says the word, I will enter into His gates with thanksgiving in my heart. That is what it says. How often do you enter into the gates of heaven? Are you coming with thanksgiving to say, yes, I missed out on the contract of 2 million yesterday, but I'm grateful that 2 days ago, 3 weeks ago, you gave me a contract of 300,000. That is how you enter into His presence with thanksgiving in your heart. At the end of the day, David found a solution. He entered with thanksgiving. So today I want to implore you, just give thanks to God. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks to the Righteous One. Give thanks because it's given Jesus Christ. You just have a mouth to say, Father, I thank you. And that's how we are going to end the meditation for today. I really hope I had to bless somebody. It's time for us to enter his presence and crown today's exaltation with this word of prayer. Let's pray. Father, we have come again. We have come again to search your heart. We have come again to ask you to search our hearts, enter into our deeper, innermost fears, and begin to remove them. Why is my soul sad? Why am I saddened within me? What's happening to me, Lord? Father, I just want to come into your presence to enjoy who you are, to commune with you, to fellowship with you, to be in sync with you, spirit to spirit, father to child. Lord, I want you to show me some love, oh Father. All I need is your love. All I need is your favor. All I need is your grace. At such a time as this, my Father, I pray, oh God, that you will teach me every step of the way, Father, to draw to you, because you are the well, oh Father, that refreshes us. You are the one that gives us the breath of life. My Father, thank you, Father, for removing, oh God, the mood that I had before I entered your presence. And I pray that throughout today I will be jolly, I will give you thanks, and I will give you praise. For in the mighty name of Jesus, we have prayed. Amen. Amen and amen and amen. So that's it for the meditation slot. Yes, we have meditated. And time for me to tell our televiewers, if you want to contribute to the program is Morning Beats on Royal Television. Feel free to send us your contributions through the number at the bottom of your screen. And the number is 670 74 30 34. That's the number, 670 74 30 34. And the question of the day, without much ado, what is the meaning of life to you? When you look at life, what does it mean to you? Does life mean to you that you should live life with fullness of joy? What does life mean to you? Does it mean taking every day as it comes? What does life really actually mean to you? Does it mean living your life the way you want, with no caution, with whatsoever, no boundaries? Is that what life represents to you? Just give us a shout out, give us a call, and tell us what life means to you. Is life an opportunity for you to just explore? Is life a way for you to express yourself, to express your being, to show the world who you are, what you're made of? We are waiting for your contributions today on the program Morning Beats. So time for us to go on a very short break. And when we come back, it's time for us to be talking horoscope, and why not birthday on Morning Beats. Let's take a break.
Na new day we don't land. Na new day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clear our mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibility.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with Morning Beats. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done pass,
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with Morning Beats. Morning Beats, Morning Beats, Morning Beats, Morning Beats, from your
Yes, it's Morning Beats. It's a fresh morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's a very, very breezy morning under the skies of Boya. Yesterday, there was a little bit of downpour, so we are feeling fresh, excited to kick off the day in this manner, in this mood. Just a reminder for those who haven't had the question yet, the question is, what is the meaning of life to you? When you look at life, what do you tell yourself about life? Is it just that you are here to run a race and not be tired? Or you're just here to fool around with yourself and pretend that you are living life to the fullest? But before we talk other things, let's come back to the studio and continue with the program. Usually, after the meditation, we talk to you about today in history. It's that time when we take you to the yesteryears, when we go back memory lane to try to revive the things, or why not bring to your memory the things that happened in those days way back, just to give you a perspective of what today is. Of course, today is the 24th of March. It so happens to be a Tuesday, and we are in the year 2026. Welcome to Today in History, and the very first thing on Today in History is this one. 24th March, Tuesday 2026, 1887. We are in history to talk about Roscoe Arbuckle. He's an American actor and a director who was born in the year 1887. And in the year 1874, Harry Houdini, an American magician, we are told, was born in the year 1874. Moving on to the year 1882, yes. Moving on to the year 1882, we are done with that. We are talking now about Robert Koch, who introduces germ theory. We are away from that. We talk about Robert Koch. He introduces the germ theory. So on this day, in the year 1882, we are looking at the picture of Robert Koch there. He gave a lecture at the Berlin Psychological Society where he introduced the basic of germ theory. He announced that he had discovered the bacterium that causes tuberculosis, a disease responsible for 1 in 7 deaths across Europe and the US at the time. This meant Koch had upended the two prevailing theories of the time, spontaneous generation and the miasmatic theory. During the meeting, Koch showed dyed tissue samples of the bacteria he had grown, and he published his findings a few weeks later. His work plays an important role, and to this day, in identifying the microorganisms linked with the disease. We are moving on to the year 1905. Pioneering French science fiction author Jules Verne died in Amiens, that is in France. And away from that, in 1887, American comedian and director Fatty Arbuckle, whose successful career was halted by the first of the major Hollywood scandals, was born in that year. We are moving on. 1999, a fire began in Mont Blanc Tunnel, a major Alpine automotive tunnel connecting France and Italy. And we are told in the history books 1999, we have moved on, that it took 2 days to put out the blaze and 39 people were killed. We move on to some other thing in today. In history, 1989, the oil tanker Exxon Valdez ran aground, and we are told that it had spilling of 100 or 11 million gallons, that is 41 million liters of oil, into Prince William Sound in Alaska, and creating the largest oil spill in the US history up to that time. We are moving on. We are in the year 1980. A vocal critic of the violence during El Salvador's conflict. We have moved on. Archbishop Oscar Romeo was assassinated while celebrating Mass in San Salvador. Yes, we are there. He was canonized in the year 2018. And to talk sports, 1976, American professional gridiron footballer player Peyton Manning, one of the game's premier quarterbacks, was born in that year, 1976. We move on to talk history still. Elizabeth, the first Queen of England. That's where we are. born on September 7th, 1533, Greenwich, England. That's where she was born. We have moved on, please. She died at the age of 69, we are told in the history books, on March 24th, which is today. Yes, we are there, 1603. And she died in Richmond, England, and that's how her anniversary will be celebrated. We move on in the year 1976. Peyton Manning, American football player, was born in that year. 1956. American businessman Steve Ballmer was born in that year. And 1930. Steve McQueen, American actor, was born in that year. We are down in the year 2008. We have moved. Buffon. He held elections for the National Assembly, thereby completing the country's tradition or transition to democracy. We have moved on to the next page, and now we are in the year 2002. Yes, we are talking about film stars Denzel Washington and Halle Berry. Yes, that's who they are. They became the second and third American or African Americans to win Academy Awards for performances in leading roles. Two of them had major leading roles, and we are told that the won Academy Awards for their performances 1874. That's another year in history still. And we are talking about another thing here. American magician. We have moved on. Harry Houdini, who earned an international reputation for his daring feats of self-extradition or extrication from shackles and locked containers. He was born in the year 1874. Yes, 1603, King James, the seat of Scotland. We are told in the history books that he ascended the English throne as James I, following the death of Elizabeth I. We are still on today in history, and the date is March 24th, and we have moved on. We are now in the year 1956. Yes, last U.S. Army pigeons put up for sale. So on this day, we have moved on in the year 1956. The last of the U.S. Army's combat pigeons were retired. That is what we are told. We are told they retired, and these pigeons were trained to serve during wartime for more than 50 years, traveling, we are told, hundreds and hundreds of places. I think we are moving on to another one. In the 1945, with the debut of the Billboard magazine pop album chart, American pianist, we are told, and singer Nat King Cole's King Cole Trio, they became the first record label to appear at number one. And in the year 1944, more than 75 Allied prisoners undertook a daring escape from a power camp in Sagan, that's in Germany, though most of them were eventually captured, we are told. And it inspired the classic World War II movie, The Great Escape, 1963, starring Steve McQueen. 2016, for the last, Serbian politician Radovan Karadzic was found guilty of committing war crimes. We have moved, including genocide, we are told, during the civil war that followed Bosnia and Herzegovina's split from Yugoslavia in the year 1992. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison. We are told Serbian politician Radovan Karadzic was found guilty of committing war crimes and jailed to 40 years in prison. That's it for today in history. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for being with us. And hopefully tomorrow, Wednesday, the 25th of March, I will be here with another package of Today in History. Time for me to catch my breath over a cup of tea, a bottle of water, why not? And when we come back, it's going to be time for us to go to another slot in the program. But before we go, before we switch the buttons, I want to remind you the question of the day, and it's simple. When you look at life, what is the meaning of life to you? What does life represent to you? When you look at life, when you hear the word life, what comes up in your mind? What pops up in your mind? What is life to you? Is it just chop book pot like we normally say in pidgin? When you have it, you eat it, you devour all your your money, all the income you've kept, and then the next day you wake up and you're like, I had a blast yesterday. Today is a new day, new opportunities. Time for me to take life this way. So what do you think about that? The numbers are at the bottom of your screen. The number is 670-743430. That's the number. I repeat, 670-743430. That's it. See you after this break. When we come back, of course, we are bringing to you the horoscope page. Yes, time for you to know your love focus and your number of the day and much more. Sonia is already here on set. Let's have a quick one.
Sunrise touching my window pane, fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, play around mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibilities.
A brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done past,
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. Yeah. Morning beats, morning beats, morning beats, morning beats. From Beer Town to the Beer Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, Mamfe, Ekona sing this song.
Do all awaken, city on fire, unde shine, lifting in my bafu some crew, banning the stand, gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace, creepy beach smile with ocean pace. 80 river, life so sweet, everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, no worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand tall.
It's a brand new day, we rise again.
Hey.
New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day, no delay.
Yesterday
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. 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 Morning beats.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New focus, new ways, new opportunity.
From mountain to sea, one melody. Cameroon, they waking harmony.
Turn it up, feel the heat. Good morning, world.
Morning beats. Oh, yeah. Royal TV. Morning beat. Now new day we don't land.
Hello and welcome back. Morning Beats is the program, and if you're just tuning in right now, you are watching Royal Television every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We bring to you Morning Beats 7 a.m., 9 a.m. Time for us to move on to another slot. It's time for us to talk horoscope, and there is no other person qualified, fit. Yes, she has completed my sentence there. She is Sonia.
Oh.
Good morning, Nanga Sonia.
Good morning, good morning, morning.
Morning. And then, of course, Natalie is here.
Good morning to you, Honorin Cheng, and
Good morning,
good
Natalie.
morning to our viewers of Royal TV. It's a bright Tuesday morning.
Very good.
bright one from cold yesterday, I must say.
It's a very bright one.
Oh, guys, don't take up my space. It's my turn.
Definitely.
And beautiful viewers of Royal Television, good morning. Welcome to the Slot Horoscope page. As usual, we get to tell you what your signs have to say about you. Today, of course, is the 24th day in the month of March. Once again, welcome to Horoscope page. Straight away, we dive in with the very first zodiac sign, which is Aries, born between March 21 to April 20. Today says a family get together will be like a walk down memory lane as you get to meet people from your generation. You are likely to capitalize on your strong point in impressing someone important. Your skills and competence will strengthen your position at work and help you gain a solid footing. A refreshing countryside drive may be on your mind today, and steady income and favorable gains are likely from a leased property. Everything will go right in something organized by you, so don't harbor any apprehensions. Love focus for you, Aries, says you may find it difficult to handle your partner's mood swings today. Your lucky number says 22. Your lucky color is dark blue. Welcome to the zodiac sign of Honorin Cheng, which is Taurus, born between April 21 to May 20. Today says you may need to weigh the pros and cons of an action that you contemplate at work. It will be in your interest to keep a portion of your wealth for the rainy day. Efforts will be needed by those trying to come back in shape today, and someone's support will help in keeping your confidence high. You may plan a journey just to attend a function or a wedding, and luck favors those buying or selling property today. Love focus for Taurus says don't make unnecessary demands on your lover's time today. Your lucky number says 6. Your lucky color is brown. On to the next zodiac sign, which is Gemini, born between May 21 to June 21. Today says an unexpected career move is possible that may bring you greater prosperity and mental satisfaction. Growing prospects in a venture can turn your focus totally towards it, and betting or speculation may bring some into big money today. You can expect encouragement and backing from people around you on the social front, and preparations for a family wedding may soon take shape. Guidance from a senior may prove a boon in completing something important this day, and your luck begins to turn for the better. Your love focus says a fresh start to a relationship is indicated. Your lucky number says 1. Your lucky color, of course, is peach. On to the next zodiac sign, which is Cancer, born between June 22 to July 22. The time is ripe to add to your financial assets. Staying mindful of your diet and keeping yourself physically engaged will help you enjoy steady well-being. Volunteers can expect to have a hectic time, but the new experience will prove enjoyable all the same. A child or a family youngster is likely to test your patience today, and you may be forced to undertake a journey that you're not keen on. This is not the right day to deal in property, and curb your habit of overanalyzing even small incidents that keep you ill at ease and mentally disturbed. Love focus for Cancer says lover may get incommunicado over a trivial issue. Your lucky number says 9. Your lucky color is red. On to Leo, born between July 23 to August 23. Students wanting scholarships can face difficulties. It will be wise to avoid taking up major professional responsibilities today. You will need to preserve your energy by taking periodic breaks. Be careful about your hygiene, and you will manage to spend time with family despite your hectic schedule. A smooth ride is indicated for those driving down for a vacation, as your love focus says an arrangement arrived at with a partner will smooth out the kinks in the relationship. Your lucky number says 17. Your lucky color is orange. Welcome to Virgo, born between August 24 to September 23. A young one's success is set to bring you a deep sense of pride and joy. You will succeed in rekindling your love life and enjoy much togetherness. On the work front, a task entrusted to you will be completed to the satisfaction of all. Money-related concerns are set to ease away, bringing welcome relief. You may also come across a surprisingly great deal on something you've been eagerly waiting to buy. You may be invited to something prestigious on the social front today, as your love focus says love and passion can dominate your mind today. So plan on a most happening evening. Love focus or lucky number I want to say is 7. Your lucky color is beige. On to my zodiac sign, which is Libra, born between September 24 to October 23. On the social front, there is every possibility of enjoying your heart out. The achievement of someone in the family is set to bring deep personal satisfaction and pride. Renovating your home or setting up a new house is likely today, and money possesses no problems as you remain financially strong. You manage to achieve fitness today, and the day proves most favorable for you. A lucrative deal may come through on the business front as a legal matter is settled in your favor. Your love focus says your romantic intentions will be fully reciprocated by the one you admire, so get set for an exciting time. Lucky number says 8. Your lucky color is yellow. Born between October 24 to November 22, then you are Scorpio. Complete freedom from a recurring ailment is likely and will come as a big relief for those suffering for a long time. Your personal touch and fairness are likely to endear you to subordinates and superiors alike on the professional front. Traveling promises to be as much fun as an outing. Your strong presence at work will keep distractors away, and financial front promises to brighten up as earning enhances. Love focus says moments of closeness and meaningful interaction with your partner are likely to unfold as your lucky number says 2. Your color says baby pink. On to the next zodiac sign, which is Sagittarius, born between November 23 to December 21. Money-related concerns that have been bothering you are likely to ease. On the career or academic front, some can look forward to advancement or improved results. Reconnecting with old friends or familiar faces will bring pleasant moments today. Avoid overdoing anything as excesses could drain your energy. Emotional ups and downs should be controlled so they do not affect the overall flow of the day. Including green leafy vegetables in meals will support better health. Sagittarius, your love focus says attending an event with your lover in tow will prove most enjoyable. Your lucky number is 18. Your lucky color is maroon. Born between December 22 to January 21, then you are Capricorn. Homemakers are likely to channelize their energy in accomplishing something big. Tracking your spending carefully will help prevent any sudden shortage of funds, and learn the techniques to onboarding your mind today. The pressure of work that you have been feeling for the past few days is set to increase today. You are likely to invite someone you click with to a meal or for an outing. Bringing home a new vehicle is set to enhance your status and recognition, and the preparation or seminar conducted by you may come in for praise. Love focus says effort will make or help make things brighten up on the romantic front. Your lucky number is 4. Your lucky color is cream. Born between January 22 to February 19, welcome to Aquarius. Some are set to achieve standout success in their studies, marked by impressive performance. You will be instrumental in getting a matrimonial alliance for someone eligible today, and a domestic dispute will be amicably settled through your initiative. You may feel attracted to someone and take the next step. Your enthusiasm for travel is likely to spread, encouraging loved ones to join in your plans. On the work front, you are set to win over influential clients, strengthening your professional image and credibility. Your love focus says a new romantic connection may unexpectedly take shape, giving you a reason to feel delighted. Lucky number for you says 3. Your lucky color is beige. Welcome to the last zodiac sign for the day, which is Pisces, born between February 20 to March 20. Today says a little effort on your part is all that is required to set the ball rolling. Distractions threaten to slow the progress of work, and your ideas on the financial front may not be 100% sound. So take a second opinion if you can. You will need to become proficient in everything opted for on the academic front for farewell, and you and your partner are likely to be fully absorbed in making plans or decisions related to your home. Love focus for Pisces says those seeking companionship may need a little more patience before clarity arrives, as your lucky number says 11. Your lucky color is, of course, peach. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful fine viewers of Royal Television, that was it for horoscope page today. Hope you all know how your day will unfold. You now know what the stars have lined up in your favor. Why about your lucky number, or why not your lucky color for the day? Did it rhyme with whatever it is you're wearing?
I didn't even get to catch
It's a
that
peach for you.
It's a peach. Oh la la.
Oh la la, indeed.
Oh
And what's
la
your
la.
sign?
My sign is Cancer, and I think my color is red. I was keeping
I
tabs on it.
almost had to put a peach lipstick today.
Oh,
My-
really?
My color doesn't even align with anything on me. So,
Some days are like
so,
that.
Yeah, some days are really like that. But I really enjoy the horoscope, and I love the fact that I will try to attribute my horoscope meaning to my daily life.
Yeah,
I don't know if some
indeed.
people say it's spiritual, it has the kind of way that it does, but I think if you actually try to look at it keenly and you understand it, it actually works in line
Me,
with
I like
the
my
stars
love
works
focus.
in line with your
My own is love focus.
Your love focus.
That's my.
And what did your love focus say, if I may ask? Do you remember,
I don't
Honorine?
remember, but
Oh, but
I
then,
meticulously follow it.
okay,
I even do well. to
just a
record it.
reminder that your love focus had to say, don't make unnecessary demands on your lover's time today.
Oh la la.
Oh la la, indeed.
Oh la la.
So that was it for horoscope page today.
Okay, I was just leaving where he is today. I
Yes,
wouldn't bother.
please don't bother about the time. No, it is well, all is under control.
And they say unnecessary.
Unnecessary time demands for your time today. So some days it's okay to relax, some days it's okay to be away from him, some days let him be.
give him space.
No, Honorine, she loves love, so she feels like
That's the meaning
crying.
of life to me.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that's the
I
question
didn't
of the
get
day.
your answer to that question yet, but I guess I'll get it as we still here anyway.
So let's dive a little bit and talk about the question of the day. Time for me to ask our viewers to contribute to the numbers at the bottom of your screen.
All right, but then before we go to the question, at this time we always used to have birthday page. Right, unfortunate today we couldn't bring you birthday page, but then we promise to celebrate you all tomorrow again. Yes, because it's going to be a superb day. Using this opportunity to wish all of you born on this day, March 24, a happy birthday. We have you in mind. Please always do well to send us a text message via the number on your screen, a WhatsApp message, I want to say, where you send us a picture of yourself, tell us your name and wherever it is you're writing from. And we promise to read out, why not, on Morning Bits on birthday page. But then, your question for the day.
Yes.
It has to do with life.
What is the meaning of life to you? In summary, when you look at life, what do you tell yourself?
Honorine, your question. Life for me is about being here. The feeling of pain, the feeling of curiosity, of love, of confusion. Everything happening all at the same time. I will tell you that is life for me. So every experience, be it a good, be it a bad experience, shapes how you understand the world, how you understand life. For me, I would tell you that life is about being here, and I'm here. Why not living the life that I'm living?
You're making full use of the life you have in front of you.
Yes, of course.
Well, Honorine, I want to look at it from this point. I want to chip into what Sonia said.
Yes.
Sonia, to me, I think life is what you make it. Yeah. There's someone who can be, life is what
I have
you
a
make
song.
it.
I always sing.
Uh-oh.
Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
Life's what you make it, so
Definitely.
let's do this right.
How can I relate?
I always have a song. You know what Miley Cyrus?
Well, I used to, but then at Disney
Disney
Channel, I didn't
yes.
think, that was a very long
So
time
I
ago.
think life is what you make it. You can be sleeping under the bridge, but if you are very contented and very happy, that is life for you. You can be sleeping in a mansion, in a pink house, but are very unhappy or very sad. So to me, I think a life is all about how you see life. You can you can be as broke as whatsoever, but you are very uncontented and very happy. That is life.
And
there is somebody who might
come
be
out of that broke phase.
definitely honoration, and there is this person who might be traveling from one private jet to the other, one country to the other, but the person
He's not
is not happy. So to me, it is contextual, you know.
Yeah, and
Sonia.
of course, and I just want to add that life is connection.
Yeah.
By that I mean relationships usually give depth into
Definitely.
life. So the bonds you make with family, the bonds you make with friends, with even strangers are what give meaning to the life that you're living. So life is also about connection, and why not contribution? Yes,
What
life
you
is
have to
about
offer.
contribute. What do you have to offer? You know, some will go and they'll leave things behind, helping strangers, helping other people build up their life or becoming better.
It's about impact.
It's about impact,
Yeah.
of course. Yes, of course. You need to connect, and not just connecting, but connecting genuinely. All of that are what sums up to tell you what life is all about. But then, life is sweet. Life is worth living, and I'm glad I'm here living the
And
life.
you see some persons on their birthdays go out to do philanthropic works or go out to visit those in need or the less privileged, or so orphanages, or social homes where they care for social facilities or welfare. You want to look at it and you're in the point like, why do they do all this? Someone on that day, you have to be enjoying your birthday,
Of
like
course.
that's the day you came to this world. You probably have to go out for a lavish dinner, probably to the beach with friends, where you see some persons take it upon themselves to go to these homes to share with some of these persons in need. Honoring Cheng, I think to me, like what I said here, life is all about impact.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
impact.
of course,
For you carrying an act, a sustainable act that is impactful to not just you as an individual, but to your community, and why not to those around you?
that you contributing meaningfully.
Yeah.
Where I'll tell you that the meaning of life is deeply, that you connect genuinely. You also need to contribute. I mean, like, why not impact people in the life that you're
When you're
living?
gone, what would they remember you
what
for?
would they remember you for? You've had seen instances where they get to ask you, maybe in class, who's your role model?
Yeah.
You're actually trying, if there's someone you call, it's because you enjoy their lifestyle, you enjoy the way they are living, and then you like aspire to be not just
Some
like
could be
them,
superstars,
but
some
more
could be
than
someone around
them.
you.
Yeah, so, and those things, those questions they used to ask in our classrooms, like during primary schools, those questions help. It did help shape some people, you
Yeah,
know.
definitely.
Some were aspiring to be singers, like maybe Beyonce, maybe
yeah,
Messi,
Like
and
me, like
you know.
me.
And today they are very good musicians, and this is where you get to see so many stars of our Cameroonian music industry. A lot of them started from the church. If you go back to their histories, you realize that so many of them started from the church. They loved singing.
Indira.
They aspire to be singers today,
Yes, yes,
or when they grew up, you know. So they also had role models at that moment where they'll tell you, yes, I love singing. I want to be like this person someday when I grow up. And today, they are making it happen. You go down to Kosi, he started from a church. Why not Salatiel? Even Daphne in Nigeria, they all started from churches. You know, and then they got to be where they are now, and they are winning. So life is worth living, I want to say. And sometimes I wonder what usually happens where you just hear that someone someday left their house, went to, let's say, Mungo Bridge, and then had a flip off the bridge, fell into water, drowned, and died. I'm like, never. I've not seen that which will make me do that, because on a regular, I can eat. At least, no matter what they say, you should eat first. So if I can make provisions for the food, or I have the food, I have the space that I sleep, I have the water to drink, while is life not worth living?
That is
Life is not supposed to be smooth.
definitely.
If it's smooth, then I don't
not
think
life.
it's life you're living.
Like what
And-
you said, Sonia,
Yes.
you made mention of life being a
combination.
mix of different feelings.
The ups
Yes.
and
Today
the downs.
You're happy,
today
tomorrow
sad.
you're
Mixed
sad,
emotions.
you know.
hyper
That's
happy.
life.
Yeah,
And the
exactly.
next day
If
you are
life
moody,
doesn't
moody.
have those emotions, then it is definitely not life from what you're trying to say here.
And
So,
just like you're saying, for others it's happiness, for others it's faith, for others it's success.
Yeah.
So it depends on you as
On
an
your core
individual,
values
on
even.
your yes. you know what life is for you. But for me, I will tell you, life is worth living. Life is good. Good days will come, bad days will come. And when those bad days come, endeavor to try again, keep trying. Fall down today, fall down 9 more times. And that 10th time is what will make it worth living.
Definitely.
Yeah, so you shouldn't give up because the going is not going. Let me put it
like
that way.
yesterday we're talking about, well, though going, we can't stop.
Yes.
To me, life is who is gonna miss me when I'm not here. And when I think about my children, I'm like, you have to keep pushing.
You know, that is why we are trying, we are striving so that we, not just as individuals, be better, but we are also striving that our children be more better. Why? Because the life I was living growing up, I don't think is what I'm giving to my kids today, you know. And that's why I want to go out on a regular. I want to make sure that they are comfortable. I want to make sure that it's not because they lack, that is why this is happening, you know. So life is you trying, life is you not giving up, life is you doing what you're supposed to do, and above all, thanking God for the gift of life. Because waking up, of course, is not by my might, is not by my power, but then He made it possible. I'm here, I'm talking to you because yes, I'm up. This day today, if you go around the hospital, you see some persons being pushed into the morgue. You see others being carried on stretchers into theater rooms, and then I'm here, then I'm kicking, I'm bouncing, I'm ready.
That's why I like the mark LG. The electronic mark says life is good. That's just simple. That's how simple life is. Life is good to them, and that's it. LG, life is good.
Yeah.
So live life, be happy, be excited, be out there. When there is the time and when you're in your...
Where there is life, there's hope. And I just so love your topic of today, because we are not just talking about what life is, but us talking right now is a form of encouraging someone who's out there watching, who is almost giving up on the life that I'm trying, I've been trying, I want to go out for this long, I've been doing it, I'm giving up. No, you shouldn't give up, because better days, they lie ahead. The better days could come in a day, it could come in a month, and why not so many years? That is why better days will definitely come. And when it comes, I know what will happen. You'll enjoy. I used to tell myself, like, I'm never giving up. On days where I break down, on days where I feel like giving up, you know what I do, right? I go for the syrup. Doctor's prescription is what I go for. So I can't tell you about the syrup, but if you know me, you know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Doctor's prescription. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know.
I know you know. I know, right?
To me, Nanga Sonia, I feel like life is all about you making it meaningful, you making it impactful. It must not be about you. Your children have their own life to live for no reason. I haven't denied that.
Yes.
You brought them, you gave them life. God has given you the audacity or the momentum to give them life. You have brought them to this earth. Now they have their own life. You as an individual, look at yourself. You have a life to live. What is that life? You sometimes just go out for a period. There was a day on set here we talk of you taking a walk, you going out for vacation, you just going out from children and just living your life. It is very essential for your mental health. We have so many cases of suicide today is being caused by mental issues, mental health instability. That's a vital. That is a very important.
I really love that
we don't
point.
Look about.
And what they say is change is constant.
Very constant.
Change is constant, meaning you could lose yourself today. You know, not everybody knows how to handle the life they are living or to handle the stress that has to come with the life that they are living. So at one point, they lose themselves. Some will see themselves into drugs, others will start doing alcohol, others will want to go into cigarettes. I always say, go to the right source, go to the right people, because they say problem shared is half solved, but sometimes you don't just share it with random persons because you're trying to talk to someone for that problem to be solved. You need to know who it is you're going to talk to. Go to the right sources. We have counselors. Go to hospitals, you know. If you think, actually, you need to know that this is the life I'm living, this is the problem I have, because you can't actually visit a counselor or go seek some expert when you are not acknowledging the fact that something is wrong with you. So it starts from you seeing that, yes, there is a problem, this is the problem, I need to seek help.
Can I come out of that?
Talking to someone will help make you feel better. And sometimes when you feel better, you find yourself refusing those things that you got into because of the stress, because of what you wanted and couldn't get.
Sonia, please permit me say this.
Yes,
there are
please.
times that you see somebody on a reaching. This person was very upbeat, upright, fine, healthy, beautiful. aesthetically pleasing physically. Then along the road on reaching, something happens.
Depreciation.
Yeah, something happens. You know,
You
that's
don't
how we
just,
see
and
life
they used
has
to
a
say
quality.
life happens.
Life
Yes, life happens.
Life happens.
And then you see this person deteriorating and going down from
fading out.
from that, even
They become a
physically,
shadow of themselves.
complete
Let me
shadow
tell
of
you,
themselves.
I
What do
don't-
we do in that in
Okay,
such a position,
I want to
in such
tell
a
you
case?
something.
When life hits you really hard, they say when life knocks you down.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
An experience just coming from what you had to talk about, you knowing someone who was okay,
Yeah.
and then at one point you got to see
We
them.
have so many of them.
So many instances.
Some
I'll come back
walking and
to
some eating
my
themselves.
classmates.
Okay.
I have a couple of classmates, and some years ago, I guess 2010, I was in Yaoundé. I stayed there for a while. I came back to Boya, during the holidays. I came to see my family and everything, and I was just going out about my day one evening with some other friends, and then we decided to sit somewhere. Guess what happened? A mate of mine, as in my classmate, my age mate, popped into that place. Do you know what he was doing? He was visiting those empty crates, taking bottles with tiny drinks or substances in it and drinking. I saw him. I didn't believe what I saw. But then he recognized me as well. Like, our school time, going to school, you used to know everybody in school. Even if we are not classmates, but we know that we know each other.
Yeah,
But
know
then
each other.
we were mates, as in the same
And
class.
he was that kind of
he
show boy in school.
Yes, very, very short. I mean, a show boy. And then when I saw him, I couldn't believe. I was so shocked. I was dumbfounded. I had nothing to say. And he looked at me smiling and nodding his head like, when he's trying to tell you that, I know you someone. But then he had turned into, I would say, a mad person. Yeah, and today he's dead.
Oh my God.
Yes, they tried helping. It started with the drugs. It started with so much that went on,
So many issues.
and then his own got so bad that he will visit bars. You don't know for how long those crates or those bottles have been there laying open.
He's no longer
and he will
himself.
drink from the bottles. And when I saw it, I cried. I could not really help at that moment, maybe because I was not the right person to help at that time, but I had to at least support him in my own little thing. I'm like,
Of course.
yes, this is all I have, this is all I can offer. And then when I got back to our forum, I showed what I experienced, and they told me that's what's been happening to him for so long.
You're just noticing now.
I only noticed when I saw
that
him,
moment.
and then no time from that moment I saw him, I heard that he died. I
Okay.
was so heartbroken.
I think we have to chill now, and we've really talked so much at length about the topic. I just want us to have a little break. When we come back, we're going to continue with beauty, and we're also going to be talking her because Natalie Juma is already here. No need to introduce her.
Definitely, Honorine, I have a very juicy package for my viewers.
Before you get down to the juicy package, Honorine, permit me, I know my time is exhausted. I just want to use this medium, I want to use this opportunity to encourage every viewer of Royal Television. I want to tell you to be strong, that life happens. Life will always come with the bad days, and after that, I think good days will come. You should not give up, never give up. It brings me to singing like Odorinchen, like, don't give up. It's not over.
Like
when you give up, then it's over. And if you don't want it to be over, please don't give up. If you feel that there's a problem, speak to the counselor. Go seek help. Go see someone, and who knows, help might just come from that place that you didn't expect. So do not give up, because life is there. Life is good. Life is love. Life is happy, and I'm with you spiritually.
That's it. I like that.
All right.
Let's go on the break, and when we come back, we'll continue on set with beauty and, of course, health. It's Morning Beats you're watching only on Royal Television.
I think we have our newscast coming up first also.
No.
We have our Royal newscast. We have News Hour, a rebroadcast of News Hour for last night. But first, viewers, we are going to come back to some of this topic. I am not done. I have a lot to talk about.
You definitely talk.
This aspect of life. This topic is very, very, it touches all, it is pivotal. It touches every aspect of life.
So, but after this, I think we'll go for beauty and then newscast.
If you're ready. If you're
ready. Are you ready?
That's fine.
Okay.
Let's take a break.
healthy and glowing skin?
Yes, today we are going to be talking about general body health. And somewhere along the line, we'll be talking about how to have a healthy glow, a healthy skin, and much more. Who else to talk to us about beauty and health, if not Natalie Juma? You already know this face we've been discussing, and I want you to know that he's here on set. The program is Morning Beats. Time for us to talk beauty and health. She's already smiling. I don't know what she's smiling about. Natalie, good morning.
Good morning to you, Honorary Cheng, and why not good morning to our viewers of Royal Television. And on today, we bring you a very pertinent health aspect. We talk about a regular healthy routine for a healthy body. You know, there are so many persons out there on the reaching that minimize their or do not care for themselves health wise. So today we bring you not generally a specific kind of health, but health about how you should live a regular life, healthy life in order to stay healthy, firm, and why not ever young. First, we talk of in the morning when you wake up. You should wake up at the same time daily. That is waking up at the same time daily. We talk of you waking up at a particular time. If you're waking up at 6 a.m., you should make it a routine to wake up at 6 a.m. Today, not wake up at 5, tomorrow at 9, the other day at 10, the other day at 7. No, you should make it an aspect or a regular style of waking up early. You should equally stretch or meditate in the morning for about 10 minutes when you wake up on a reaching.
Okay.
Do the stretches, do the yoga, do the every kind of stretch in the morning when you wake up. Equally, you should hydrate with water. I insist, hydrate with water. I insist again, hydrate with water. At least 8 glasses of water a day on a recheck. When I want to talk about beauty, I'll sit there to drink water. So water is an inevitable aspect of health and beauty.
What is beauty without water?
Just drink water. And also in the morning, go for a healthy breakfast in order to stay healthy. A healthy breakfast, we talk of having something, probably a cup of coffee with a tea or whatever. You go for something healthy, why not, and nourishing. You can have a fried, or you have omelette, you could have anything that is light, good, and okay. You should equally exercise. That is aim for 30 minutes of physical exercise. That is, you walk, you jog, or you go for yoga. You should have all those to keep you healthy. We know exercise is good for fitness, is good to keep you fit. You should equally mix it up with cardio, strength, and flexibility when you go for those exercise. Definitely, you should also try daily habits. Daily habits like eat balanced meals. We talk of balanced meals. We talk of the protein. We talk of foods that are rich in protein, rich in other very nutrients, vital nutrients for the body, vitamins and the like. That is, you should try veggies and fruits. Honoring, and why not limit salty food? Don't take too much of salt because it is not healthy for yourself. Equally, limit processed and canned food. When we talk of processed, we talk of these canned food and sugary drinks. You should limit it. We don't say you should not take it at all. Take it, but at least limit the intake of it. Equally, get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Yes, we always know this must not miss with water. We always say drink water and get enough sleep for a healthy self. Also, mindfulness. You should take breaks to relax and breathe after a stressful day. And why not connect with nature or loved ones? Just go for a walk at the beach. Go to the seaside resort of Limbe. Enjoy the sandy black beaches of our coastal areas. And why not, you could take a walk to the mountain, just vegetation. Go to the botanic garden, take a walk there to refresh your mind. We talk of mental, we talked of life here and what your meaning of life. We talked of you going through a lot and you experiencing a lot of good things. In terms of good and bad moments, just take a walk. Go for an outing. So you see people hanging out sometimes and you're like, hey, we are out celebrating this, and you see when somebody is also something is not going on where you still have to take out that time to free your mind of a lot. And also you should be mindful of your body mass. Yes, please maintain a healthy and stable body mass for your health. Looking at our beauty, we cannot talk about health on a reaching without delving into beauty. We give you 5 key steps for a radiant and glowing skin. Yes, for a caramel chocolate skin, and why not for a glowing and dashing body. First, you should cleanse daily. When we talk of cleansing daily, you should use a gentle cleanser morning and night to remove dead oil and environmental pollutants from your skin and from your face, preventing dullness and clogged pores. when you cleanse daily, you could use your micellar water. I think you should be versed with that. You could
have that.
yes, you could actually go for a wipes. You could go for something, a water that is non alcoholic and non oxidant. It makes your body fresh, and why not your pores opened. You should exfoliate regularly. There was a time here I came on set to talk of your honey and sugar scrub. For those who probably cannot afford a scrub, you can do your regular homemade scrub, which is very essential. That is, you should exfoliate regularly. When we talk of exfoliating regularly, we talk of 2 to 3 times a week on Orange to lift dead skin cells and brighten your skin and allow products to penetrate. So when you exfoliate, it opens your clogged pores, and why not when you apply your body lotion or your serum, it gives your body a dashing look, because there is an outlet, or there is a passage where your moisturizer or your oil can penetrate to your body to give you that glowing skin. Equally, you should apply brightening serums, or you should apply your body lotion convenient to you. That is, use lotions that are rich in vitamin C to give you a brighter skin, or for those who are dark skin, you can get for cocoa butter, chocolate caramel body. Cocoa butter products are very good, or honey products. For those who are fair skin, carrot products are really too good for you to have that glowing and why not healthy skin. Also, hydrate and moisturize. Step 4, by hydrating and moisturizing, we talk of you apply a moisturizer containing ingredients like plump and healthy skin hydrated ingredients to keep your body healthy and why not glowing. And finally, on Orange, do not forget this very essential aspect, to apply your sunscreen. Applying your sunscreen is a very, very healthy beauty should I say beauty habit to adopt, both dark and fair skin persons, which will help you protect your body from sun rays and why not from every other hazardous illnesses that are caused by rays from the sun. That is all we had for health and beauty, where we talk to you on Orange about how to have a glowy and healthy skin. And for health, we equally told you on how to regularly stay healthy by drinking water, going for exercise, eating protein rich food, balanced diet, and equally mindful of your body mass and your mental health.
Very important. I hope we did get all of that package. I love the fact that I learned today 1 or 2 things about the glow in my skin. We have the skincare routine. I bought the micellar water, I bought the wipes, I bought the this. But from time to time, how often do we keep that routine? So today I've learned that I need to keep that routine to make sure that my body has this glow, and so that when I come out to talk to our royalties, you'll be like, wow, what's happening on media? So Natalie, the question of the day, we just want to talk a little bit. And just to index here that today we are looking at this question: what is the meaning of life to you? So when you look at life, from which perspective do you come? When you look at life, what does it mean to you? To me, we have talked about a lot, but I always want to say that there are 3 things that keep me going every day. I call them the 3 L's. For me, life is to live. That's one big L. It's also to laugh. And then it's also to love. To live means you take it one step at a time. The ups and the downs, you learn to regulate, you learn to balance your metabolism, I beg your pardon. And then life is all about laughing, you know, living life fully to the best.
That is why we pay high, or they charge us high to go and attend comedy shows, because laughter is a medicine to the soul.
Very important.
Doctors saying it, psychologists saying it, that laughter is a medicine to the soul. Even when you go for therapy, sometimes I've never been for therapy, but I think as a therapist, I've been for therapy. I think when you go for therapy, your doctor or your psychologist will want to crack a joke or create a comedy for you to, you know, just
to cheer up,
to cheer you up, and you feel.
So to me, like I was saying, life is live, laugh, and love. Love is give it out there. Love people, love friends, love your lover, love your mother, love the community around you. Because if you love all of those things, if you love all of those people, at times you're like, what am I living for? When you remember that you have loved ones, then you pick up life back and you say, let's continue. If life is all about laughter, then you sure remember the days when you couldn't laugh and you were in that deep black pitch whatsoever hellish experience.
Yeah.
So to me, Natalie, you said you had a lot to say. I just want you to say that a lot in very short or very few words, and just tell me once again, tell our televiewers, what do you make of life? When you look at life, what is the meaning of life to you?
Yeah, on Rachel, like we've been savoring this before the slot beauty and health came up. I just want to say that life is what you make it. Like what I say, you sang a song of Miley Cyrus talking about life is what you make it. Life is definitely how you see it. Before talking, at the start, before commenting, I talked of you knowing how, there are persons who stay under the bridges but are very happy, and there are some who stay in a mansion, in penthouses, where you come and say open and the door opens on its own, but they are far from being happy. So I think life is what you make it, and if you're going through that a lot, which it is inevitable to go through a lot is part of a beautiful life here. Going through a lot, going through stress, or going through a tough situation is what makes life beautiful. What I must say.
You've heard it. Life is what you make it. Yeah. And it's on that note that we'll say bye-bye for now. We are going away or parting ways with beauty and health. Time for us to take a break. When we come back, the program has to definitively continue. And I think we are going to be going to talk some pigeon news. Why not? Or when we come back, you just follow me with a slot.
Of the Muslim community in Boya, Southwest region, have paid an impromptu visit to Royal Television. As show of love and solidarity, the leaders gathered from diverse mosques in the town of Boya to commune with the Royal Television family and also bless the new office site that hosts a multi-purpose project. During the courtesy visit, the Imam of the Boya Central Mosque, Alhaji Mohammed Abubakar, used the opportunity to thank the founder, Alhaji Buba Sali, for such a laudable initiative. In his opinion, the TV station not only comes as a blessing to the Muslim community, but it also comes as an avenue to educate the Boya population and its environs. Their visit, it should be noted, happened recently during the early hours of the live TV newscast presented by Frida Lena in the presence of the news crew team. This come together happened over the weekend that saw the end of the 30 days feast of Ramadan.
For over 3 days, government officials, delegates, stakeholders and participants connected through a colorful event rich in art and cultural displays, workshops, exhibition of goods, speeches and awards ceremony. The attendees made use of their friendship, presence and opportunities to strengthen this year's edition of the Cameroon International Tourism Fair. Objectives of the event: future the promotion of tourism as a catalyst for sustainable development, showcasing tourism's role in fostering economic growth, job creation and poverty reduction, encourage investment and policies that ensure sustainable and inclusive tourism in Africa. The promoter of the Cameroon International Tourism Fair, Eyo Kagata, highlighted that the event aligns itself with government policies on sustainable tourism, inclusive growth and community empowerment. She enjoins participants to build circuits of connectivity, strengthen their shared branding as well as modernize their destination management. The Minister of Tourism and Leisure, while launching the Cameroon International Tourism Fair, reminded the population of the importance of tourism to a nation and reassured the organizers of the government's support of such initiative.
Nous avons des possibilités, nous avons une diversité culinaire, nous avons une diversité culturelle, nous avons une diversité écologique, agroécologique, une diversité faunique.
It is worth noting that the event, hosted in the seaside resort town of Limbe, is well selected as the Limbe plays host to numerous touristic sites like the Black Sandy Beaches, Mount Cameroon, the Bimbia Slave Route, Alfred Seika Monument, the war graves of the Botanical Garden, as well as the Limbe Wildlife Center.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
The feast of Ramadan in Munya was a vibrant explosion of color and spirituality, with Muslim faithful rocking stunning attire that screams unity, peace and togetherness. The celebration marked the end of 30 days of fasting, a period of self-reflection, moral growth and spiritual rejuvenation. The chief of the Muslim community, Saki Muhammadu Musa, was honored for his outstanding service to the community by the Grace to Grace Foundation. Following the recognition, the Central Imam of Munya Court area appealed to the administration for support, highlighting challenges faced by the Muslim community. He equally wished the traditional rulers a happy feast of Ramadan.
And so I wish all the people, all the children from Munya Court area, I wish everything Barika de Salah. Everyone was second class for Upper Munya. I wish you to happy Barika de Salah. Today a very wonderful day for we Muslims. We don't fast for 30 days, we don't end on today. And to inshallah, a day of celebration. I wish everybody happy Barika de Salah.
After the celebration, Muslim faithful emphasized that they are living with the message of peace.
Be humble and to take care of everybody. And what about the respect? We need to have respect for ourselves before the others. At times we don't even respect ourselves and before some other people.
As the feast of Ramadan came to a close, the echoes of unity, peace and love lingered, a reminder of the power of faith and community.
Match Day 2, newcomer Summer Sports Academy put up a spirited performance against Boya City FC at the Moliko Mini Sports Stadium. Boya City opened the scoring in the first half, taking early control of the game. However, Summer Sports responded strongly after the break, finding a well-deserved equalizer in the second half. The encounter seems headed for a draw until late drama unfolded. Deep into stoppage time, Boya City netted a decisive goal, securing a hard-fought 2-1 victory and all 3 points.
That we started training late. We have trained for basically for 1 week. We trained for 1 week before the first game. Now it's very unfortunate that we lost the first game. We were prepared to come in for the second game stronger than ever before. Yeah, you are very correct. During the first segment, we dominated the game to an extent, we'll say 90%. But during the second segment, my guys, delayed instead of progressing with the ball. Instead, they were playing behind. Instead of passing through the flank to make a cross and get the goal, we were playing behind rather because of God. As we planned that this match today was the must-win game, and God answered our prayers.
Despite the defeat, Summer Sport dominated the closing stages of the match, creating numerous scoring opportunities. However, poor finishing ultimately denied them a positive result.
Well, actually what I would say is football is actually difficult because it demands a lot of elements to put things in place to make it work. So it has to do with sacrifices and determination, confidence, hard work. The match of today is actually an eye-opening for us, and we have been able to see the lapses and some weaknesses playing against a tough side, Boya City. But notwithstanding, we try to make things happen. At one time, the players lose concentration in front of the goal as we lost so many chances. And it happened that we take over the game as well in the second half, but we were unable to score. I want to believe that football being a difficult thing, something that you have to always go back to your drawing board. We'll go back there and see how we can put things in place and let things work out in our second match.
Where match day 2 of the Southwest Regional League produced an impressive 33 goals with 10 wins and just one draw recorded. Notably, both Kamjo Sports Academy and Kumba Lakers delivered standout performances, each scoring 5 goals in a single match. As the competition heats up, fans can expect even more excitement in the coming fixtures.
Ahiru Isa, the Royal Aldo for Fako Division, recently organized a come-together amongst Muslim faithful in Boya that saw both leaders and the layman to share a common meal in solidarity. The ritual, which always follows after the break of the 30 days fasting period for Muslims, is a show of unity, love and oneness as the Aldo.
The name of Ardo Tahiru Isa, he said he has gathered people here for this special Barakada Salah because of the unity, love among the people of Fako. We have fasted for 30 days. We have worshipped. He has thanked Allah specially for that, and he has gathered people here to share a common meal.
During the dinner, Ahiru Isa, the Royal Aldo of Fako, cautioned the youthful population to be mindful of their behavior and be of upbeat character.
Alhamdulillah, go mani, wato en di kuje tutte, den jieten jahai, amma to en kawri ko nde fu, wato nde kawruɗen fu en jiya lap dede wato hunde nde yahanayi en dara no en ini tande to nde en jihita yeso. Do on arande ɗiɗi bo en ji en godi derke meɗen wato ɓe dareten no gaɗeten bo'inen joɗoɗe ɓe maɓɓe jam wato ɓe kuuda ɓe ɓiɓɓe leddi kala leñol fuu en kuuda jam ɓe muɓɓe kañum on ɗo on ko torotoɗen ɗo on message mi yerɓanta kala ko moye fuu nde leddi Fako nde leddi Sarwe in general. His Royal Highness says the message he is sending home. He has two key points to send to the entire community. First and foremost, he said he wants to talk to the youths in general, that their behavior in the societies matters a lot, and that they should be their brothers keepers, and they should equally be a role model.
In the presence of the Imam of Boya, Al-Haji Mohammed Abubakar, and the host of religious dignitaries, the Royal Aldo likewise emphasized the need for living together in a nation like Cameroon.
And he has equally talked about unity, that we should live, we should be one another's brother's keeper. That is, the government is talking about living together, that the Mbororo community should live together with all the other communities here in Fako division and the Southwest region in general, and Cameroon as a whole, that we should all live as one. And he prays that Cameroon should be one and an indivisible nation.
Despite his numerous expectations, the Aldo for Fako, Ahiru Isa, is poised that unity and love will always be a catalyst for the promotion of culture. To him, we need to strive to become one another's keeper.
A strike on a hospital in Sudan has killed 64 people and wounded 89 others, the World Health Organization said Saturday, with 13 children counted among the dead. World Health Organization Chief Tedros Ghebreyesus say the attack on Friday hit El Dain Teaching Hospital in the state capital of East Darfur, adding that enough blood has been spilled and it was time to stop the nearly 3-year conflict ravaging Sudan. The hospital was struck, killing at least 64 people, including 13 children, 2 female nurses, 1 male doctor, and multiple patients. Sudanese rights group Emergency Lawyers reported that the hospital was hit by an army drone strike. The paramilitary Rapid Support Forces dominate the vast Darfur region in western Sudan, while Sudan's army is in control of the east, center, and the north. The hospital is now non-functional due to the extensive damage which occurred. Tedros Ghebreyesus say the World Health Organization is supporting local health partners to help fill urgent gaps by scaling up capacity at other health facilities, including by increasing capacity to treat the injured and deploying trauma care supplies and essential medicines. RSF-controlled El Dain has been regularly attacked by the Sudanese army, which is trying to push the paramilitaries back towards its Darfur strongholds and away from Sudan's central corridor. Its most recent strike on the city's market earlier this month set fire to oil barrels that burned for hours. The army say attacking service and health facilities is a persistent practice and a daily activity of these terrorist militia. As a result of Friday's tragedy, the total number of people killed in attacks on healthcare in the conflict has now passed 2,000. The World Health Organization site showed 2,036 people have now been killed in 213 of such attacks. Across the country, the war has killed tens of thousands and driven more than 11 million people from their homes. It is fueled what the UN describes as the world's largest displacement and hunger crisis, with more than 33 million people in need of humanitarian aid. More than 100 suspected jihadis have been freed in Mali under a deal to halt attacks on fuel convoys that had paralyzed the capital, Bamako. Since September, the Al-Qaeda-affiliated group for the support of Islam and Muslims had repeatedly targeted tanker convoys, causing acute fuel shortages. A local elected official confirmed the release of more than 100 jihadists in exchange for the opening of a corridor to allow convoys of tanker lorries to pass through. Several security sources say the truce will hold until Muslim festival of Eid al-Adha, Tabaski, at the end of May. Members of the Fulani ethnic group, often conflated with jihadists, they've also been released. Landlocked Mali has faced a deep security crisis since 2012 with violence from Al-Qaeda and Islamic State affiliates alongside criminal gangs. Celebrated every year on March 23, World Meteorological Day highlights the vital role of weather and climate services in society. This year's theme, Observing Today, Protecting Tomorrow, underscores the importance of continuous environmental monitoring in an era of increasing climate uncertainty. According to the World Health Meteorological Organization, accurate and timely data collected through satellite weather stations and ocean buoys is essential for forecasting extreme weather events from floods and droughts to heat waves and storms. Experts say data not only saves lives through early warning systems, but also supports key sectors like agriculture, aviation, and disaster management. In regions like Central Africa, where communities are increasingly vulnerable to climate shocks, improved observation systems are seen as critical tools for adaptation and sustainable development. The day also serves as a reminder of the growing need for investment in meteorological infrastructure and technology, especially in developing countries. Strengthening these systems can help governments and communities make informed decisions, reduce economic losses, and better prepare for future environmental changes and challenges.
The global football governing body is intensifying its commitment to gender equality by advocating for more women to take up head coaching and technical role positions traditionally dominated by men. This initiative reflects FIFA's broader vision of ensuring that women are not only visible in football leadership structures, but are actively shaping the game from the touchline. The move comes amid growing calls for inclusivity across all levels of football, especially in coaching, where women representation remains significantly low despite the rapid growth of women's game. By emphasizing technical leadership, FIFA aims to inspire a new generation of female coaches and break long-standing barriers within the sports.
Yes, welcome back from the newsroom. I hope you were informed there, and another means to inform you is equally to take you to the newspaper stands. Now we want to tell you what the newspapers have in view for you and what you should be looking up to if you have to go to the kiosk to grab yourself a copy of today's papers. Frida Lena is here on set with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Beautiful lady.
It's me. It's a new day.
Mama
Good morning for this town.
I like the
add for this town there.
I like the smile.
It's the stuff I'm made of. Smiling stuff.
We are made of black. We are Africa. We are beauty. We are
finish it.
Royal television.
We are royal.
Said something else.
All right.
What do we have for the newspaper today?
Okay, we have a couple of newspapers we want to review today on Morning Beat. A lot of them, I just wish our listeners stay glued because they'll be informed. Remember, if you're not informed, you're deformed. So this morning, let's spare 5 minutes to have some papers reviewed on Morning Beat today. We start with this one, Echo Outlook. Echo Outlook, our first paper we are reviewing today on Morning Beat. What you need to do is get the headlines, get the briefs, visit the kiosk and grab a copy. Feast of Ramadan in Kupe Maninguba, main headline on Echo Outlook newspaper. It says Minister Elong Paul donates to Muslim communities in Tombel, that is in Bangem and Bangem. Minister Elong Paul donates to Muslim communities in Tombel, Bangem, and Bangem Guti Road construction resumes in full force. Bangem Guti Road construction resumes in full force, and Eyandong Ella Balok stretch on course. Still in the pages of Echo Outlook, Southwest Development setback, Barrister and Toko Justice petitions Paul Biya. The story is in the pages of Echo Outlook. Again, still in the Echo Outlook newspaper, it says bill to extend MPs' mayor's mandate received in Parliament. That of creation of post of Vice President awaited. It's a star. And then Supreme Court overturns Seseko Ayok Tabe and co life sentence, refers case back to Court of Appeal. Supreme Court overturns Seseko Ayok Tabe and co life sentence, refers case back to Court of Appeal. Police boss enforces discipline among officers for misuse of social media uniforms in public. Police boss enforces discipline among officers for misuse of social media uniforms in public. And Echo Outlook again talked about the death of a colleague. Bamenda-based publisher Wambo Emmanuel dies. Bamenda-based publisher Wambo Emmanuel dies. We go over to the next newspaper, Daily Voice. Daily Voice is the next paper we are reviewing this morning on Morning Beat. And the main headline on Daily Voice says, Washington talks spotlight Cameroon crisis. Washington talks spotlight Cameroon crisis. That is the Daily Voice. And Cameroonians in Gulf region caught between consular inertia, Iranian missiles. Caught between consular inertia and Iranian missiles. These stories and more in the pages of the Daily Voice newspaper. And that's 8 Field, Banchong Elk Hatch, Lawan, Bakos, Feast Beyond. This you get it in the pages of Daily Voice. It's still a fallout of the Feast of Ramadan. Elk Feed, Banchong Elk Hatch, El Haji, Lawan, Bakos Feast Beyond region. Alright, grab this copy and enjoy. Doors marching minister breaks free. doors marching, minister breaks free. What we do, we give you the main headlines, you visit the kiosk. Let's go over to the pilots. The Pilot newspaper, the next paper we are reviewing this morning on Morning Beat. Remember, we have a lot to talk about today. We start with this one. Paul Biya proposes a new bill creating the position of vice president in Cameroon. Paul Biya proposes a new bill creating the position of vice president in Cameroon. That is the pilot for you. And again, the main headline says, after candidates shout out, UBA VC orders urgent processing of PhD defenses. UBA VC orders urgent processing of PhD defenses. And ahead of Pope's visit, Akaremuna for clemency and reconciliation. These and more in the pages of the pilot. Remember, we have female Cameroonian elected mayor in France. Female Cameroonian elected mayor in France. An initiator of Northwest Newspapers Publishers Association dies. Mr. Wambo Emmanuel. Again, we have the death of Mr. Wambo Emmanuel in the pages of the Pilot newspaper. Aside from that, we still have some headline stories in the likes of peace is a process, not an on-off switch. Peace is a process, not an on-off switch. Nkeya is talking. Evangelical Church refuses burial of Anise Dekane at Bafoussam Plateau Cemetery. Evangelical Church refuses burial of Anise Dekane at Bafoussam Plateau Cemetery. And founder of CRTV is calling the women program, Ma Olive Shang goes home. Founder of CRTV is calling the women program, Ma Olive Shang goes home. Get this in the pages of the Pilot newspaper. Let's have now the Guardian Post. The Guardian Post, the next paper we are reviewing on Morning Meet. Main headline, investing back home. Professor Mbarika hails government support to diaspora. Salutes from intervention of state officials in resolving ICT University of Boya misunderstanding. The ICT University founder also being celebrated as the de facto roving ambassador for African diaspora. At audience with PM Jongute, WTO boss hails Cameroon's readiness for ministerial conference. And ahead of twin elections, Santa CPDM lays groundwork for landslide victory. These stories and more in the pages of the Guardian Post. And on the ear, it says, Pope's visit, Governor backs minister in tussle with Yaoundé City Mayor over road project. And when Pope visits, exposes a regime at war with self. And enjoy the stories in the pages of the Guardian Post. Let's have municipal updates. Let's rush over the stories and have municipal updates. And the main headline on municipal updates, it says, Badep empowers Bakassi B farmers to improve livelihoods. And ahead of Pope's visit, Works Minister orders acceleration of works in Bamenda. And Bizarre Limestone, Cameroon's response to dependence on imported clinker. And GBHS Ekondo Titi ex-students president Dr. Ibango Zax donates generator and didactics. And again, we have Tony Elumeni Foundation 12 cohort, 30 Cameroonian entrepreneurs among grantees. Grab a copy and enjoy. Newswatch is our next paper we are reviewing this morning on Morning Beat. And on Newswatch, Newswatch, the main headline says, Access Bank Cameroon strengthens strategic partnership with government to support national development. And Biya seeks to extend MP's mandate for 9 more months. Fresh hope for Naira 10 as Supreme Court orders rehearsing. And again on the ear, it says, no more expectations. Yaoundé set to host WTO Ministerial Conference after all. Let's have Cameroon Echoes. Cameroon Echoes main headline says, Mondemba, fire burns speedboat luggage with worth millions, spark anger over poor roads. Mondemba, fire burns speedboats, I want to say, luggage worth millions, spark anger over poor roads. And Zian Idabato councillors applaud mayor for infrastructural transformation. Zian Idabato councillors applaud mayor for infrastructural transformation. And Northwest Road Network set for transformation as key highways near launch. That is Cameroon Echoes for you. And let's have the next paper. The last one happens to be the Eden In the newspaper, it says VCCCUL board chair unveils Grand North expansion plans. There are some bullets under get the copy and servo. Northwest Road Network set for transformation as key highways near launch. And we have Amanda Archdiocese welcomes new auxiliary bishop and meet calls for hope and unity. Cameroon International Tourism Fair 2026. Minister outlines government's ambition to reposition tourism as key economic driver. Those were the stories you had this morning on the Rincheng on the Slot Morning Beats. And I'm rushing because I know we still have PG News, we still have sports. And we are
very important. So if you want the Eden, the Yoko Outlook,
exactly,
the municipal updates, all of that, you can grab
a copy, visit the kiosk and enjoy.
Perfect. Now we move on to the question of the day.
Yes.
What does life mean to you, Mama Lee, for this town?
Life is just what we are living. What life means to me is to have my daily bread, to be healthy, have a shelter, keep good company, and I move.
And vibe to the tune of music.
Yes, and vibe to the tune of good music. So music are not good. What for my hits? Good music. My hit is coming
Emphasis on the good. Let's have a break. When we come back, we are moving on with PG News.
Sunrise touching my window pane, fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clear of mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibilities.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more than this. Brand new day,
no fear,
no delay.
Yesterday done past,
make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Do I awaken city on fire, Unde shine, lifting in my back for some crew. Banning the stand, Gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace, creepy beach smile with ocean pace.
Today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, no worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand up.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. Hey. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day, no delay.
Yesterday
don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. 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 Morning beats.
Yes, welcome back. It's a full set, it's a whole package, and the program has to definitively continue. Baba Odogu is here, and of course Sonita is this way. So good morning to you gentlemen before the lady. I want to be biased.
Wow. It's sweet, eh?
I didn't no, daddy. Let me stop this nonsense. Good morning, Baba Odogo.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonita.
Good morning to you, Narina and Nicole. Good morning to you, Baba Odogo.
Good morning.
Time for PG News Donkeys. Wait to get them. Inside cupboard, on a inside basket.
And I'll go one time save me. I talk with my people for upside. Good morning for all my way here for this time inside Royal Tele. Good morning. So for all young people so when they step inside Ngata. Good morning. For the one the way they inside WhatsAppito, the one the way they did that's all work go step for other side for other town them for do their business to say good morning for 1 hour. Whether you say you didn't for front tele or you say you didn't for phone your own telephone. Sep Adidas throw away one a big salute. Today for inside we are tele we go detail one plenty thing them we sep the pass for upside day and Sabi say the one we sep he dey inside a quarter we go that's all making game for 1 hour. The one we dey inside a village where you say sep you know Sabi say we Sabi all thing we did that's all pass for upside day. Today we go take una waka sep inside my 16 2 for Bolifamba as we hear say with you as we say sep with Vimbaram say chief for inside my 16 Chief Kombe we today na that's all inside my 16 day Kombe Simon he say sep that's all call people them for where they do that's all do better bolo for put them musanga for neck people so them they for fight trong cigar them trong tobacco them trong mimbo them where that's all worry youth them so for inside my 16 for Bolifamba we go detail one order to lead them that one he go that's all turn back for inside sun time and plus this we own celeb as the Nicola and we is sabi for sing music fine and he make jazz them we hear am say wait Congo sawe pass na say woman wey take ring for go give am for that's all driving. Yes, we go to bring am to for some time for inside Toli house here plus accident where it happen so for inside that side so for my 29 here where he make am say man he foot he broke sep like a coconut we go to bring am and why it get for happen and wait till sep he don't do after the accident where the man he foot he broke we go that's all they bring am for one sep so for upside day and then again make we not forget palava road fixing for inside Boya and how Boya sep it is sime like a sep Douala we go to bring that one for one today inside locals for Royal Tele and plenty other to lead them where we get them for inside back mama no for game for people's for upside day.
Yes, Baba Odogo don't talk his own and then now na time for me to ask you my own.
Okay.
And the question for today na say when you look at life.
Okay.
Which meaning you make out of life? What is the meaning of life?
Wow, no, a big book that.
I don't try my best. I never broke them somewhere.
When I look live.
Yes.
They say to give a suicidative man love on Tom Banda.
Life did that so tell you seriously.
Like I say, look, Baba no. One thing you get for talk what they ever talk and say life short like a nika. The way where I feel live my own. Wait way I see am for life and say the one who I feel live out, I live out. The one who I not feel live out, I live out.
You live out.
Yes.
Very important. Now it's time for us to talk sports on the slot and we are always ending morning beats with sports. Sonita is already here. And Sonita, what is the package like for us today?
We are going to be looking at the verdict that the homologation and disciplinary committee of FECAFO dished out in terms of the match that didn't end. We're talking about the Super Cup, and equally we are going to be traveling to Spain. I don't know with this your heels, it will be comfortable to travel with me to Spain to look at what's happening with the under 23 Lions. And why not from Spain we take another flight to Bamenda to look at the Northwest Regional League match day 2, and we come back to Boya to settle down to prepare for tomorrow. Are you ready to ride with me?
Over to you, mash fire.
Thank you very much once more. Good morning to the televiewers of Royal Television and equally on Sports Corner on the morning beat. And let's talk about the verdict that was given by the Homologation and Disciplinary Committee of FECAFO to Column Sportive of Nja and Lobo in regards to the Super Cup final that didn't finish. Due to that penalty that was awarded to Panthers Sportive of Inde, which Coach Richard Towa of Colomb got angry and left the pitch, alongside a red card that was issued to Randy Etwe, who is the captain. And according to that verdict, Colombe Sportive of Nja and Lobo will have to pay a total of 30 million francs CFA. Meanwhile, coach Richard Towal, leaving the pitch prematurely when the game was still ongoing, has a fine of 5 million francs and 6 months suspension in terms of that particular game. Meanwhile, more than 5 players of Colombe Sportive of Nja and Lobo equally have been suspended. If you have to calculate that money, we are talking more than 30 million, 30.5 million that Colombe Sportive of Nja and Lobo has to pay. And you ask yourself, in terms of the classification table, where is Colombe Sportive of Nja and Lobo? We are talking around the 10th right up to the 17th position, with more than 5 players of this team suspended. Are they going to meet up to retain this particular trophy? Remember, they are the cup holders of the MTN Elite One Championship. A lot of questions, but equally to tell you that according to that particular verdict, Colombe has 5 good days to send in an appeal to the homologation and disciplinary committee to why not see if some of these sanctions can be reduced or is it going to stand. Away from Colombe, let's go to Spain to look at the under-20 Lions of Cameroon, where they were selected. 30 players were selected, and mind you that these 30 players, no local Cameroonian player is there, but we have players from the likes of Manchester United, Bayern Munich, and other European football clubs. And according to coach Guy Fauci, he says that it is a way to bring our international players to know how Cameroon football evolves. And away from Spain, let's talk about Brian Bremo. Mind you that the inevitable Lions of Cameroon are already in Sydney, and that is in Australia, ahead of the match FIFA tournament series. Mind you that Cameroon will lock horns with Australia on the 27th of March. And we have the likes of Mongan Emmanuel, Atian Vong, and a host of others that are already in Australia. And the likes of David Paku alongside his technical team. And as it stands now, Brian Bremer will not join this particular squad because of injury. As of now, he is the only player that was called up by coach David Pagu that will not join the rest of the team because of injury. Take note, notable absentees from this particular list. We have the likes of Baliba, Nutoro, and Basogo. And according to David Paku, it is time for them to rest while they prepare for the AFCON qualification as the months continue. Away from Brian Guemo, let's now fly over to the Northwest region to look at the fixtures for match day 2 of the Northwest Regional League. Mind you, match day 1 ended with awesome victories and why not defeat for some teams. Let's go straight away to look at the fixtures where, in terms of match day 1 for the 25th, which is tomorrow, Red Bull will lock hands against Barfoot United, while Hilltop Strikers against Queen FC, Manco United, Grassfield, Dream Team against Elite Sport Academy, Option Sport of Bamenda alongside Okada Union, Young Sport will clash against Ngofa Avum, All Stars against Ndonga United, while My Soccer will lock horns with Family Warriors. Rockland will clash against Abaco Sport, while Simafab FA will lock horns with Kulum. Itobong against Rising Stars. Vision Sport will clash against Grace of Hope. Alibert will play against Graphic Sport Academy, and Achiko will lock horns with Kumbu Strikers. That is it in terms of the fixtures for match day 2 of the Northwest Regional League. And let us now settle at the level of the Southwest Regional League, looking at the fixtures of match day 3, which begins today, Tuesday, at the Molikomi Sports Stadium, and equally the UB Field. Why not in Kumba, Mafi? Straight away to the Southwest Regional League, where we have the likes of Best Stars Academy that will clash against Rising Stars today, and that game is going to be played at the Middle Farm Stadiums in Limbe at exactly 2 p.m. Meanwhile, Alex Sports against Ates at 4 p.m. And at the Molikomi Sports Stadium on Thursday, it is Manu FC, Boya United, while Dream Soccer will clash against Mount Cameroon. So far, these are the fixtures for those who want to entice their eyes with beautiful football. And the pilot says that we have landed, and it's time for me to go back to look at the game that is going to take place today at the Meadow Farm Stadium. And I'm very sure Noreen will follow me, but this one she's wearing heels. I don't know.
Yes, before I follow you to Limba, question of the day, what's the meaning of life to you, Sonita? When you look at life, what do you tell yourself?
You create impact not just for yourself, for the community, people around you. Make sure you always make people to smile. Treat people as humans.
Humans?
Yes, treat people as humans.
Okay, that's it for us today. We have come, unfortunately, to the end of the program. It's been Morning Beats on Royal Television. It was a pleasure. We had a lot to talk about today, from Sonia to Natalie to Frida Lena, Sonita Nguni, and of course the man of the day, Baba Odogu. Yes, that's the stuff we are made of. We are made of black. We are Royal Television, asking you to stay tuned tomorrow. It's another day. It's going to be Wednesday. We still will be here at 7 a.m., 9 a.m. The program will still be Morning Beats. Thank you so much to all those who missed out to contribute to the program today. We're asking you tomorrow. We still will be here, and why not? Please send in your birthdays, and we are going to do you that pleasure to do justice to you. To me, what I retain is this. What does life mean to Honorin Cheng? Life means three things to me. It means you live life to your fullest, you laugh about it, all the ups and downs, and of course, you show love. You bring love to the people, and you help to impact lives. Thank you so much. That's it for today. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. See you tomorrow.
Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong. I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Do I like waking city on fire?